Hello, I'm here on the Nowhere, Kansas, USA map. Very, very flat, very, very big. And I'm having a look at some mowers. So first up is this little beastie. £15 mph. Very, very dusty. Very dusty. Could do with a mask on. Are you using this? No good for the hay fever sufferers, to be quite honest there. You have quite a bit of pollen up your nose. Might be great for little gardens, but not for this huge expanse of mappage. Yeah, that last mower was 12,000. I know it does a speed of 15. This one's a little bit slower. But if you want something cheap for just around the garden, this comes in at £250. Yeah, and only 12 to rent. Dollars, euros, whatever you want to call it. Pity it doesn't show you on it, but never mind. Well, it does a pretty darn good job for £250. If you've got a small garden to do, a small area, and a small budget, that's not a bad bit of kit. Seems a lot smoother if you ride along with it actually. Look at that, I've got a mist of it. Hey, that's not a bad mower. 250. Look at that, you know what I mean? To 12 grand. Now this mower, the case, is a nice little mower and comes with quite a few variations. So we'll go in the shop and have a look at this one. First of all, we want small tractors. And there it is, it's 6,000. Whoops, let's come out of this a little bit. There we go, standard. You can have it with a bar, you can have it with a cab and bar, a little light, a bar and light, a cab and light, cab, bar and light, and then back to standard. Wheel setup. You can have it like a bit of a racy version there with low profiles. You can have twin wheels. What's that one there? There we go. Twin wheels at front and back. And back to standard. Yeah, you can see the better changes there. And you can have a front loader if you wish. There is also a trailer comes with this. So quite a few options with it. And then you will have to go to, if you want the trailer, while I'm already here. Bum bum bum. Oh yeah, all 6,000. If we go over to the front loaders, boom boom boom, comes with its own little a bucket for 2,000 litres and its own arms. You can put the normal pallet forks on and bale spikes if you wish. And then we get up to the mowers. So it comes with a rear discharge. You can't beat a good discharge. There is one with no discharge, and there's one with a side discharge, and it has the capture option on here. So if you go for the catcher option, you'll then have to go to loading wagons. It's all over the place, I know. Bump over and you will see it there. It holds 8,000 litres. Not too bad. 480 quid, £24 to rent. Dollars, whatever. So lights, camera action. This is the side, not got the one with the side swap. Oops, let me drop it down. Couldn't stay. There we go. Stand the chance of cutting the grass now. There we go. So that will cut it, throw it out at the side. Now let's throw this deck on the floor and run over it like any normal person would do. And pick the other one up. This is the one with the option for catcher. We'll put that on the floor. Turn it on. Do I have to turn the catcher on? Yes, I do. But we'll leave a swap unless you turn the back piece on, the capture. But will it pick up once I'm already mowed? Let's have a look at that. And it will. It will pick up an already cut swap. Lift that up and turn it on. So it comes with all the mower options and the capture option. Let's drop them off there. And I suppose you can unload. Okay. There you go, there's your unload option. Now I bought two trailers because there's a detacher on the back, so I just wanted to see whether that hooks up. So there it is with the shovel, and this is the in-game pallet part. Drop them on. But it's a nice little handy thing to have around the yard, I suppose. I think I said diesel 6,000 litres. There we go. So for a little mower, it's quite versatile. No indicators on the trailers, but that doesn't matter. Oops. So that's the case mower. Fantastic. So, what's the next mower? You're all shouting. Show us the next mower. Okay. This John Deere 2032R. Here's the mower option. And you can also have a front loader option. Now I've put the bar on this with the spotlight and I'll show you why. We go in the shop to small tractors again. Bump it over. It's quite a dear thing for a mower, but it's a tractor at the end of the day. So, the design. Can you see the light in the air? It's just floating there. Just being there. You can put a weight on the front. You can have a weight and a roll bar, or just the roll bar. So I went with the roll bar, and you can have the option for a front attacher. So front loaders, I didn't choose that one, I went over, got this one, 2032R front loader, and then just a normal in-game bucket. Then you need to go up to mowers, and your mower there is 8,000 or 408 if you want to lease it. So let's have a look at what it's like with its kit on. I went for John Deere green in the paint shop, but that looks a little bit lighter. Must have picked the wrong John Deere green. I wouldn't advise mowing with the front forks on anyway, because you're using wear and tear then on your front bits. Well, there we go, kicking out. Lovely. Lovely swath there. To the side. If you put it on again. And you're better than me, then you will get that bit in the middle. So this can go at quite a speed. You could use it around the, around the yard, a little bit more than the case. It depends what money you've got to spend. Well, there we go. So next up we have the Fortschritt E303. This comes with a number of attachments. Now, this is the mower. This is a tedder. And I can't see much difference between this and that. Plate on the side. The plate on the side. Luke. So this is a tedder and this is a windrower. We can go in the shop and have a looky. So go down to Mowers for this. You can change some colours and the rim colour. That's about it. And Mowers. You're going to bump over to this one here. You can change a couple of colours on that. And the same with the tedder. Just a couple of colours you can change. And the same with the windrower. Just a couple of colours you can change on that. I got them different colours just to so I could see what was different, to be quite honest. Right. Pretty simple inside. Let's go around to this bit of grass we are having a little play on. I think I want to go this side, don't I? So the folding away is pretty darn rapid. We'll turn that on, let's see what occurs. Oh, well, it kind of puts it in a windrow anyway. Doesn't give me any option if I can or not put it in a windrow. I can see. That'd be good if I turned it on. Oh, we've got to check out the influence while we're here, haven't we? So first of all, we have the tedder. Let's unfold this. I haven't got seasons on this map, so we should see a difference. So that throws it out to the side there. This would be good on a Polish map, I think. Sort of kit. Might be a little bit slow for this map. Oops. the driving could be a little bit better. I remember on 17 there was a strimmer. I've not seen a strimmer yet come out on 19. to get round the sheds and stuff. I've unfolded it, haven't I? There we go. Suppose it is a little bit neater than the it's put them 2 rows into like a nice neat swath there, I suppose. Or if you just wanted grass. Yeah, I can see that working. Okay, so that's that one looked at. Gosh, trying all sorts here, aren't we? So here I have the Big M, the Krone Big M 450. Very, very expensive. 380. It does 9.9 meters, 24 mile an hour, and works at 15 mile an hour. Now, I did get a loading wagon to see if it pulls one, and it does. It's all very buttony. And very lighty. Oh, we've got a wide spreading swath. So there is your wide and spreading swath. Right. Wrong button. Now I've got a swath in the middle. Oh yes. A swath on my right, even though it says left. And then we can switch it to a right swath. Back to wide spreading, back to centre. Depending what tickles your boat. Some people say, well, why would you do that? Well, I have in the past used this myself. It's very expensive though, really. So let's put it on, say, a left. Just for instance. So you might be going along cutting your field like this. Let's load the pickup, turn on the forage wagon. So now your forage wagon is picking up grass. You may want to come along and ted the rest of this to make it into hay. If you want hay and you want grass, you have the option to come along get round, and you could use a tedder on that what's left. Entirely up to you. But there you go, that's an option. Next I have the Krone, the Big M 500 VE. This has been modded. 13.5 meters to the other one that was 9.9 meters. It's just the rim colour on this, and I don't think you can change the swath on this one, so we'll have a look at it. That's a big thing. So look around here, will it pick up a Dubry Firkin? Yes it will. It will take a loading wagon. Or a tedder. So this is quite a beast. Really at 13, over 13 meters. Turn it on. And no options. So we've got missing. We've got fold. We've got raised lower and fold. So there's no change in the swaths to wide or anything. You are stuck with a centre swath if that's what you want. It's half the price of the other mower and wider. Which is probably a little bit better for this map. What's the working speed? Let's have a look. It is 20 miles an hour. Top speed of 40 on the road. So not a bad bit of kit, really. Then there's this one. The same price and the same width as the last one. Let's go into the shop, Winston Mods. So it works at 18 miles an hour, it's 13.5 meters wide, 180,000. Can't do anything to it. So if you don't like the green of the last one, and you're a Caterpillar fan, I mean that looks quite impressive. So this has a wide spread. Let's have a look. Swath dropping. There we go, so you can have a centre swath or a wide spread. So this one gives you the two options. That does look wider than the last one, even though the last one said it was like a shadow. Without a shadow of a doubt, I think that is a lot wider than the last one, which said it was 13.5 meters. So And this pack does come, Winston pack, does come with quite a few things. I've got one more mower to look at, and that is also from the Winston pack. And then there's this mower, 18 metres. Also in the Winston pack. In fact, all these are in it. You need 160 horsepower to pull this. There's the baler, that's a deer baler. Got an 18 metre windrow. There's the cap. Auger wagon, loading wagon, another wagon with big capacities. And there's the Big X and the Big X Collect with headers and mowers. So we'll give this a try. I thought I'd get this out because it was nice and yellow to pull it along. And let's just have a look on the back. Is there anything? No. Didn't know whether we could have put a windrower on the back of this, but never mind. It'd be better if I got in a straight line, wouldn't it? There we go, that's something more like. So there we have that one. Shirley. And don't call me Shirley. Surely we can't go bigger than that, can we? Can we? Probably not, without it being unrealistic and ridiculous. And not to let anybody down, unrealistic and ridiculous is my middle name. Hey Luke, at that 3 metre header with all these sticks. That's all I can call them, sticks. Well, we're going to jump into this. One of my favourite tractors. I do like the Valtra, I must admit. I've just downloaded a gearbox mod as well. I'm going to be playing with that shortly. I did try it just before. I couldn't get anything to back up, and I realised I'll have to have a fettle with that to see how it works. Now, how does this work, you ask? Well, let's unfold it first, and let's drop it down. Now, let me try and remember. The yellow ones are your cutter So, not that, them. There. And we can move it forward. And we can move it backwards, wherever you want it to cut. We can also change the width. You may be surprised to know that this will cut 800 meters. Can we still see it? It's gone into the distance. I don't know when it's going to stop. I'll bring it back so you can see. Here it comes. Whoops. Go forward. So we will bring it back in. There we go. Fantastic for getting round trees. Now, the green one. There we go. You can move it to the side. Oops. This isn't the best controller to try it with. Let's see if I can get it a little bit narrower. There we go. So if I want it over there, that is where your swath is gonna go. So let's turn on the said mower. Can you see this? Can you see the? Let me just get that wider. You'll see it appear. There you go. We're cutting grass. So if you want to go ridiculously big, as you can see, we've not even moved forward. Bring it back. So if you want to cut a big area, and there's trees in the way, and all that kind of malarkey. Which one is it? That's it. So I can make that swath wider if I wished. Let me just, oops, move it away from my tractor. There we go, that's a little bit better. And that is how you mow a huge area, like a 16 times map, when you're on your own and you want to get a lot of grass. It's very easy to find. You just Google crazy mower mod